It's Thursday, April 11th, 2024. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, Turkey imposes export restrictions on Israel until Gaza ceasefire. The Turkish government announced a wide range of export restrictions on Israel earlier this week, saying it would lift them as soon as a ceasefire in Gaza is agreed upon. Israel said they would respond in kind. This is the first significant measure taken against Israel by Turkey since the former's invasion of Gaza half a year ago, despite the strong rhetoric Turkish leader Erdogan has been using, and the measures it has been supporting within international bodies, including support for taking Israel to court for genocide. From Bloomberg, the odds of $100 oil are rising as supply shocks convulse the market. Oil prices hit around $90 per barrel earlier this week, due primarily to concerns about a potential conflict between Israel and Iran, which would almost certainly expand to encompass much of the Middle East at minimum. But global supply shocks are now being eyeballed as potential sources for longer-lasting, escalating price hikes. Sanctions on Russian oil following their invasion of Ukraine have long impacted the market, but the potential resumption of sanctions on Venezuelan oil, Houthi attacks on crude oil-carrying vessels in the Red Sea, and a recent move by Mexico to reduce their oil exports, resulting in fewer exports from the United States, are all contributing to a sense of unease on the energy market. And that sense, and folks making investments based on it, is heightening the possibility that we could see Brent crude oil hit $100 per barrel for the first time in almost 2 years sometime in the near future, marking a renewed period of high oil prices, complicating all sorts of industries and also potentially impacting the upcoming US election. And from France 24, Haiti finalizes deal to form transitional council in bid to end gang chaos. A deal to form a transitional government to manage things in Haiti until order can be reestablished and a more permanent government can be elected has been struck, but the current authorities who would be giving up their positions as part of the deal have to approve it first. This accord would establish a 9-member council, 7 of them voting members, 2 of them observers, who would represent different political parties, the private sector, and civil society, and they would elect a prime minister and form a temporary government that would be tasked with figuring out how to bring order to what's been a chaotic and deadly several years in the country, leading up to a planned presidential election in February of 2026. If you're finding some value in one-sentence news, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.